Oh, hello. I forgot. I look amazing. My dashboard is made so strange, but I was about to say, hopefully y'all can see me, but I'm glad that y'all can because I look a mess, a hot mess. But I'm really just trying to test out this little sticky thing that I have on here. Just say, hold up, partner. Just to see if it will hold my camera. I think with me, it's the turns. I gotta make sure that it'll hold my turn, or that it'll stay up on my turns. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to test the grippiness. I don't know if it shifts it or not. I still have not found the most ideal setup for the car. Damn, bro. Okay, that's not that bad. I wanted to test out this little grippy mat that I bought to see how good it would be with the camera, and so far it's good. I mean, this mug ain't shaking, it ain't moving or anything. It's just I can't make it any higher. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm a dark child also, so it don't really matter. But today I look on brick anyway. I was gonna do some goddess braids in my hair, like a bob, but I ordered the hair too late, the curly hair. I ordered it from Amazon. I'm trying to test out hair from Amazon to see which one is good, which one's not. I ordered it too late, and it won't be here until this afternoon. And obviously, I mean, I gotta go to work tomorrow, so it's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen today. I'm on the way to Home Depot right now so I can get a flower pot. Hopefully I will find a nice one. Home Depot is usually where I get my flower pots. I think I need to come in this entrance. I think the other one is closed. Oh, I was wrong. The other one's not closed. Just making it harder for myself, but that's okay. Oh, this line to come out is ridiculous. But yeah, we're gonna go get a flower pot, come back, and then repot that other little flower or the other little plants, clean up, and I'm gonna probably just chill out the rest of the day. Today is Sunday, so happy Sunday, everyone. Hopefully it's going good for you. It's a little rainy. Not a little rainy, it's a lot rainy. It rained overnight like crazy. Oh god, the mums are out, you guys. I need to get mums for my balcony. I think I'm gonna do that next weekend though. I'm gonna try to hold out to next weekend. I want to redo my balcony. Let's go and see what we can do, or get in, what kind of trouble we can get into here. All the mums are so pretty. The burgundy ones or the red ones are my favorites. I don't know if I'm gonna do burgundy or red this year, but I don't need a big one like this. I don't really need the big one. I don't have the room for those. But the small ones, they're kind of tiny right now. Well, I've never seen this color before. That's pretty. A little multicolor action there. Okay, let's just go and look for what is it I come here for? A pot. Oh, these are some weird ass little pumpkins. I don't know to be intrigued or not. What is this guy? An assorted gourd. Okay. Yeah, I gotta find somewhere to get some gourds and some pumpkins for my patio next week. We're gonna do that next week. We're not gonna try to do it today, Shonda. This is wild. This one is pretty. I don't need a tree. I'm not buying one. I'm just looking at it and I'm kind of astounded that this is out before Halloween. God. Jesus Christ. Look at all this. Y'all, can we at least have the spirit of October? I mean, they are gearing up. Yeah, this is me during Christmas time. This is actually me. I can't even lie. These are cute. Look at that little guy. Oh, Santa on roller skates down there. All right. I know I need to get a wreath, an indoor wreath for somewhere in the apartment. I got one for the door. Oh no, where are the pots? Do we not have pots? Okay, here's all the soil. Here we go, here's some pots. Oh, I swear every time I come they have a smaller selection. So realistically, I don't need a humongous pot. I don't like things that are over decorative, but I do like pots with texture. Like if they had a smaller one, like this one right here, that has the stand on it, I would 100% get it. I don't like any of the ones with the floral. This is the one that I have with the money tree in it. I kind of like that plain one right there. I try to stick with all like neutrals. I kind of like this one too. I have that one. I'm gonna go outside and see if they have any more. Look at this monstera living in water. Okay, so I'm going back over here to get a pot for the aloe. They got $10. I'm sorry, excuse me. Okay, so I got an aloe and I got this, it's like a floating monstera. I actually really like that. We'll look at it more at home. I gotta go to English Garden. Okay, so I forget that English Garden is right down the road from this Home Depot. I ended up getting that floating monstera. I've never seen that before. It's like this survives in water. Literally, it's raining now. So I ended up getting that. They're a little pricey. Well, I guess not so pricey because it's coming with the vessel that it's going to be in, but it's not pricey. I'm just used to buying a plant not in the case or in the like I said, the vessel that it's going to be in. But anyway, I got that, and then they had $10 aloes, and I got an aloe plant. I've never raised an aloe. I've never raised anything. I'm extremely amateur when it comes to any of this stuff here. They didn't really have any pots. Y'all saw that. So I ended up cheaping it out and just getting something extremely neutral, which was this pot right here for the little one that I need to repot. But then the sales associate was like, why don't you just go down to English Garden? And I'm like, because I forgot that English Garden was down here. So I'm gonna head on over. I haven't been inside of English Garden in eons, and I know their stuff is a little bit pricier, but we're gonna hopefully find a good pot. The associate recommended a draining pot for the aloe. Oh, am I harming you? Only thing the directions on there says is to change the water every 1 or 2 months just to make sure that it's clean water in there, or once it gets cloudy. And I'm like, oh shit, come on, don't do me like this. Okay, just hold on with me for a second. We almost there. Man, I haven't been here in eons. I need to come in here with the primary focus of, Shonda, you just need a flower pot. That is all I need. All I needed was a flower pot going to Home Depot, but look at me, a flower pot and 2 plants later. Okay, let's go in the English Garden and have some self-control. Look at the entrance just drawing me in. Just look at it. They have freaking plants. Oh, see, look, these mums look better over here. Bro, I'm just gonna look, okay? Just gonna look. I'm just gonna look. I'm just gonna look. Look at this monstera, you guys. I want one of these so bad with the white spots. This particular monstera is $130, you guys. I knew it was expensive. You guys, restraint. Primarily because that pot was $30-something. and I did not want the only I mean, they had tons of plants in there, plants that I like too, but the one that I really really wanted, oh shit, this is the enter. Oops. All right, bear with me, sir, ma'am. The one that I really wanted was the one that I showed you guys. That was $100 and something, and there's just absolutely no way. Maybe one day I will buy a plant that's $100 and something, but today not that day. I'm sorry, I just don't trust my driving with this glass and this plant. I'll show you guys once I get home and once I figure out where I'm actually gonna. I really hope y'all did not just see the sheer panic that just came across my face. So I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. It may not be quick anyway. I'm gonna say PTSD from when cars are turning out when I am driving. I was in a pretty bad accident for the car on September 11th, 2 years ago. 2 freaking years ago. And so basically what was happening is that the car, it was a vehicle, I was going down John R. in like 15-mile area, and it was this car coming out of an apartment complex somewhere over there. I didn't see him at all. He ended up turning out and literally murdering the right side or the left side of my car. I was taking Cal to work a couple years ago. Literally, he hit us so hard that I'm just so thankful that it was like 8 in the morning on a Sunday and there was no traffic out. He skirted all the way across traffic, end up bumping into the median, this close from smashing into a tree, like a mature tree at that. So we would have got hurt. Basically, yeah, I don't know. It's as much as a G as I think that I am, that scared the crap out of me. I was more so concerned about Cal. Once I figured out he was fine, I jumped out of my car, ran over to the guy, was like, I called that man everything but the child of God, and then turned around in the same breath and turned on my mom mode and asked the guy, was he okay? He was a young guy with his new wife, and he pretty much totaled my car. I had a Lincoln at that point. And the sad thing about this is that I was saying how I wanted to get a new car. That Lincoln, as much as I loved the amenities of a Lincoln, it is so high maintenance. I mean, legitimately high maintenance. So anything that needed to get fixed on it, it was expensive. And I kept saying how I wanted to get a new car because my turbos failed on me twice. And I was just like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. And you got to be careful what you ask for. You got to be careful. So that's how I ended up with the Mally.
Hallucination, baby. Ill education, baby.
Okay, so I'm taking forever because I'm trying to remember everything that I read about this. My understanding. So this is a Monstera that I was given at work. Someone gave me a piece of a Monstera at work, and it's grown, but it hasn't also. And what I read is that if I'm gonna cut it, I need to cut it underneath the node. And this little piece broke off, and I put this just into a random cup of water, and I've grown some roots on it. So I'm actually gonna plant this today. So I think I'm gonna do the same with this. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to like start dismantling, because this leaf is good. This leaf is not. This one actually ended up breaking. Obviously, I want to save this one. I want to save this one because this is a new guy. This is a new leaf here, and I can only imagine that it's going to grow more Actually, it's starting to grow more. So I want to get this under the node into some water. I have to look at this one. I may keep this guy. This one is gone. This leaf is diseased. So there's only one way to do it, and that's to do it. And so I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. And we're going to hope for the best. I'm going to start with a little bit of water in each. So I don't want to drown anything. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm even going to pour some of the water out of this one. And then I'm just going to sit them on my table like I have this guy right here. I'm going to trash this one, and then I'm going to try to somehow get my Monstera into this pot.
The option of living a lie, drive the money with toxins, constantly drinking and drive. Hit the powder to watch this flame. Stand up, pass out. I'm feeling the vibe. I see the love in her eyes. I see the feeling of freedom is better than soon as the damage of back of her ride. It's like you can't with your lies.
Okay, so the pot is saying to take this and put it in another 24 centimeter pot. That's a little bit over, almost 9.5 inches. The pot that I have is 12 inches, but I think that's round. I don't think that's deep. Well, you know what? We're gonna give it a try. I mean, it's saying that it's big enough, but we're gonna give it a try. I'm hoping that it is. But we'll see how it survives. If I start to see like some signs of distress on the plant, then I will definitely go and get another pot. But if I'm thinking about it, this one is taller, but this one is wider. And so I'm thinking that it'll compensate a little with a little bit of extra room for it. It's just these roots are packed in here. I'm gonna try to cut the pot from around it without damaging any of the roots. That's why I'm not really trying to do that, because I don't want to cut any of the roots. So before I get to the cutting part, I think I am still going to try to maneuver it out of the pot first. So we'll see if we can do that. If not, then we'll cut one side of the plastic plant and go from there, or the plastic plant pot, whatever that thing is. Okay, so this guy is planted. Karis, what should we name this plant?
Gerald.
Gerald?
Yeah.
All right. His name is Gerald. So,
Who is Gerald?
girl, Gerald.
Wait, is Gerald?
Gerald.
Is your plant a female or a male? Because if it's
Well, now it's a male. Like, I don't know. How do you...
It could be like Gertrude.
It's not Gertrude. It'll never be that. We'll keep him as Gerald.
All right.
And then we got the money tree right here. So I think I think we just gonna call him Cash Money.
Yeah.
Okay. This little guy is a survivor. We call him Destiny's Child. It's got 4 leaves though. This would have been like pre-Michelle. This would have been the original Destiny's Child. I think I'm gonna call this was DC, Destiny's Child. That's funny. And then these guys, I mean, these could either be like the 3 blind mice or give me something that come in a trio. I don't know. We'll figure something out for these 3 little guys here. This climber right here, it's a vine, so I think we're just, I don't know yet. And then this one I got from work. I almost feel like I need to repot it because it was given to me in a cup, and then once I put it in the pot, it grew a little bit more, but it hasn't grown anymore. So maybe I need to move it into the sun. I mean, we get pretty good sun coming in the morning, pretty good light coming in the morning, but I think what I'll start doing is just moving my plants in front of my window like directly, so that they can get some real good sunlight throughout the day, and then move them back later at night. All of my plants, all of my real plants, I should say, are over in this area. That one's going to be the exception because that's going to be over there behind Alexa. That guy is fake, and then that guy that's on the red wall, that guy is fake also. Those are real. They're dying actually. This is my little rose that Karis gave me at her parent night, so I just stuck it in there with the rest of them, but these are just slowly dying out. I think we're going on week 2 with these. So these flowers are still doing good. They're starting to die out though, so we'll probably be changing these next weekend. Sweetie Day, give me a good reason. I know it's dark out, but she's kind of like the natural vignette here. So I got the aloe plant. I just put this inside of there. I'm about to plant it right now. I broke one of the little parts off at the top already when I put it in the car. But freaking pot from English Garden, they're so expensive, you guys, but all the plants are beautiful. And this is the floating monstera. This one I got the smaller because I wanted all of my little flowers to come out. They got some little dead ones that I need to like pluck out, like this guy. Like it's seen better days. But for the most part, like this is a new one here. And there's some, what the heck? There's some newbies down up in there. So basically, the only thing you do is once every 1 or 2 months is open it up and clean the water out. It's a little murky in there, so I'll probably do that. I want to at least just get it acclimated to being here first. Get some of these little crusty dudes out of here. So hopefully, oh God, this plant is like growing through one of the freaking holes of the other plant. Hold on, let me try to make it some shake with that. Hold on. Oh, there's your little baby right there. That's you. Yeah. So this is the only guy that's got a little crust on him. So I gotta figure out where to put him at. Okay, so we repotted this guy. Or I can't even say repotted, but I potted this guy and he's heavy. So I need to get on Amazon and get some stakes that are the size of the plant, because he is just falling over and we don't want that. This is just the base of the stake that was in the pot, the bigger pot that we put the other monstera in. And I just put it in there so it's not falling. I'm gonna get on Amazon tonight and grab some stakes that I can get for this one. That's the size that was needed. I mean, I wouldn't mind keeping this in here, but I want that for the bigger plant. So, yeah, he's in the pot, so we'll see how that works out for him or her. I don't know. Now I'm gonna go ahead and plant the aloe, and the sales associate was like, get a plant pot that was drainage, that had drainage in it, because these you could literally just pot and leave alone. And so here we have that. So after I why can't I talk? After I plant this guy, then I am going to kind of put them where I want them to go, and then clean this mess up. And then I think we're gonna call it a night. Okay, here I go again, not doing an outro for the video. I'm so sorry. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my video. I appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Y'all, it's free. I mean, what were we waiting for? It's free. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I can't wait to see y'all in the next one. Stay blessed.